Hi, this is Victoria Violet. The topic is, can you be mature enough to handle the responsibility of being in charge of the relationship, as far as how things are handled in the household, or if you are growing close to someone as a boyfriend-girlfriend situation and you're wanting to move it into the next level. Let me give you, for example. I once told someone who I was really into, and I thought things were moving in the right direction and things were going to get more serious, or were getting more serious. So I opened my mouth and said, "You're in charge." I said that as a female because in a lot of ways I'm very traditional, and I feel that a man should be in charge of the household. The man should be in charge because most of the time he does make more money. Most of the time men think with logic and women think with emotion. So men tend to, when it comes to finances and things of that nature, men tend to make better decisions, or more calm decisions, meaning they take more time to think about things. Okay, I'm not saying a woman cannot. Right now I'm just talking about traditional relationships where a man is put as the head of the household, right? When that person heard you're in charge, he literally said, "You're damn right, I'm in charge." And it went to his head immediately. And I thought to myself, he did not get it. It went over his head what I meant, and I should have explained it, but I was taken aback by the immediate, "You're damn right, I'm in charge." I think that what he should have been hearing, or should have gotten out of my comment, "You're in charge," was, I'm going to treat you as the masculine in this relationship. And I'm going to expect you to have a level head about you when it comes to serious things in our household and in our relationship that you need to make, that we need to talk about, that we need to discuss, and then we'll come to the final decision. But if you have a level head about you and logic where things are concerned for us, I will concede to you because you are the head of the house. And furthermore, when I said "you're in charge," I really wanted him to know, at that point, before he uttered that to me, I did feel safe with him. As a matter of fact, the funny part about this is that after my dad being in my life for the first 10 years of my life, I had never felt safe like that. I felt a sense of guardedness. Like, I felt guarded, I felt protected, I felt safe with him. And I had not felt that, gosh, in 50 years after my dad passed. So for me, that was a big deal for me to say, "Hey, you're in charge." Because up until that moment, I didn't see anything wishy-washy from him. I didn't feel him, willy-nilly about things. I thought he was serious about the relationship. I thought he wanted things to grow just like I did. I didn't think that he was going to come off all macho on me and be like, "Damn right, I'm in charge, blah, blah, blah. Things are my way or the highway" type of attitude. So yeah, it kind of like made me do like the back pedal. Just imagine in your mind's eye that I was in my brain going, "Eesh, what did I just say? I made a monster out of this person." So I was kind of like doing the back pedal kind of thing in my brain going, "Oh fuck, what did I just do?" So why I'm bringing this up is because a lot more often, guys, and I'm talking to the masculines, whether you like it or not, there's only masculine and feminine energies that we know of as humans. When we ask, and I'm gonna do one for the girls too, so don't bite my head off, guys. Just take it as a big sister kind of thing. When we as females tell you you're in charge, you should feel in this day and age. Not in the 50s and the 40s and the 30s and the 60s. No. In this day and age, if you're female, if you're feminine, tells you you're in charge. And whether you have children or you don't have children, doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You're in charge. Yeah, it's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Hell yeah, I totally get it. Having been a single parent for a long, long time in my life, when the kids were growing in my household, yeah, totally get it. Been there, done that. But that's not the point. The point is, you should feel orgulloso. You should feel like so honored for a female to tell you you're in charge. Your word is the last word in the household. You should feel that way, and you shouldn't take advantage of it. You should understand that in the time that we live in, and let me go on. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. That doesn't mean she doesn't have to work. No, if you make enough money to where she doesn't have to work, and she only works in the household, meaning she keeps it pristine for you. She cooks and she's doing the laundry and making sure the appointments are set that need to be set, especially if you have children, then you know what? Treasure that, because that's a lot of work too if they do it right. If you come home and there's nothing but filth and shit all over the floor and the dishes are never washed and her hair is never combed, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about another type of female. So, yeah, it's a lot of responsibility, but you should wear that as a badge of honor in the time that we live in nowadays, where people are always passing the buck and never wanting to stand up and never wanting to be accountable to anything and wanting everything instant gratification. If you have a meeting of the mind with your mate and they trust you, a feminine trusts you with their life, because let's face it, when you're getting married or you're living together on a permanent basis, they have to trust you immensely to put their life into your hands, to put their finances into your hands, to make decisions and to help her. Because you know what? The Bible always says that you should be the head, that you should be loving your wife as Christ loved the church. Well then, regardless of whether you're legally married or spiritually married, like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, I'm going to use them a lot because they're a prime example for me. Think about it. She's not telling you, oh, well, now we're together, you handle all the shit, and I get to have all the positives of the relationship, the happy times, and sit at home and eat bonbons. That's not what we're talking about, gentlemen. We're talking about a good woman, a solid woman that is wanting to give you your space, to give you that special place, that special position in the relationship that you should have. You should treasure that. You should treasure when they trust you with all their heart and their health and their well-being, their safety. I'm only 5'5", and I want to feel small. I want to feel tiny. I want to feel taken care of, but not, as I said, not financially necessarily. I want to feel like if somebody is talking smack about me, you got my back. And I'm not there to answer for myself, you got my back. Somebody's talking smack about me to you and telling you you don't need to be with me, that you got my back and that you know better. That you're mature enough to know better. And to take it from who it's coming from with a grain of salt. Or better yet, to tell them to back the fuck off and get the hell out of your business. We want to be secure. We want to feel safe. We don't want to have to worry about every little person that comes into your life, whether they've been in your life 6 months or 6 years or 60 years, can take you from us in a heartbeat because you are telling people your business and they don't agree with that you should be in the relationship that you're in. But yet you're super happy in that relationship or with that person. It makes you feel good about yourself when you're with them. you finally feel secure and home. It's a give and a take. We want to feel safe and we want to feel secure. We don't want to know today you're with us and tomorrow you may have changed your mind. No. When we feel safe and secure with you enough to tell you you're in charge, that's because you are doing all the right things that show us that we're not going to get hurt emotionally, and that we don't have to keep on worrying about you backstabbing us and abandoning us. Okay? So when someone in your life, a female, is allowing you to be a man and take that role of masculine in your life, in your relationship, you should take that as she not only loves you, but she respects you, and she is feeling a sense of safety with you. I hope this helps, guys. I feel this way about females and about males, knowing your place, your role in a relationship. And so whoever needs to hear this, this is for you. And I give every single conversation I have and every single reading that I post, I give it to you with love, because I've been there, done that. I've lived probably a lot more than many of you who will come across my readings and my talks that I have with you. So I know what works and what does not work, and what makes things worse and what will make things better. So again, giving a man his place in your life, in your home, in your household, in your marriage, in your relationship, is super important. They need to feel like that superhero. They need to feel empowered. They need to know you have their back too, and that you're not out talking smack about them either at the first occasion of a disagreement between you. Okay? I hope this helps someone. Love you. Victoria Violet. Bye.